Good morning. So this is the beginning of my elimination diet. It's January 2nd, 2021. I did my check-in measurements this morning, and I wanted to kind of describe how I feel. I have had a really rough night. You can probably tell by looking. So yesterday we made gumbo, and of course I know I have some issues with gluten, but wow, that really, it was really rough. Of course, you know, gumbo, you cook down the roux, and that's how you make the base of the, I guess, soup or stew or whatever you want to call it. It's terrible. I had a terrible night. I'm still not feeling really good. I do want to give you my check-in measurements. I started not to. I'm embarrassed, but I know that that's part of this journey, is me sharing with you how I do, my progress. So it is important. I have not done well this week. I was tending to fall back into some of my binge tendencies that I had before. This morning, I weighed. I'm 230. Gained a few pounds over the holiday. Not much. That's about where I've stayed. That's about where I've been. I fluctuate anywhere from 225 to 230 most of the time. I have been heavier, so I'm thankful I didn't gain a bunch of weight. My waist circumference measurement is 41 inches, which does indicate that I'm insulin resistant. I figured that anyway. My blood sugar is 222. Now, that's the highest number I've had. But the way I've been eating, I'm not surprised with the sweets and just the carbs and the unstructured meals. I was on a very structured meal plan. I would do some fasting, but I typically was eating 3 meals a day. And for the last day or two, that's been out the window. I've just been snacking a lot. And I don't need to be snacking. That's not good for me. So anyway, that's where I am. That's the reality of my current situation. My symptoms, I've been very nauseous. I've had tremendous heartburn. I feel very bloated. I feel very fatigued. I have also had some dizziness that I've never related to my food issues, but I'm starting to wonder. Of course, I have some congestion. I have, and that's typical with my gluten as well. If I eat gluten, it's almost immediate now. I'll get this thickness and this mucus that forms in the back of my throat. Mild headaches. I've had some mild headaches this week. I'm up. It is almost 5:30, I would say. We're headed to Sprouts. I am going to stock that refrigerator with wonderful vegetables and eat a lot of lean protein, and that's going to be the elimination diet. That's going to go on for 28 days. I've already got it mapped out. I've made there's a few recipes, but it's going to be a lot of just meat and vegetables. It doesn't have to have a recipe. I want it to be super quick and easy. I'm excited for this journey. I'm going to really figure out the things that I'm sensitive to and eliminate them for a minimum of 6 months to try to let my body have a chance to heal. I wanted to give you those check-ins. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to update you guys. I don't know if I'm going to, if I do weigh in every week, I'll let you know those measurements. I might try to do that. I tend to get discouraged, so if I decide not to do it that way, I'll let you know. But I'll at least update you as we go on symptoms, and I'll use this vlog to show you like meals and exercise and things like that, so that you can see how things are going. I'm hoping that some of you are coming along on this journey with me. The new year is a great time to start something to feel better. That's what this is. It's not a diet. I'm not doing any more diets because they don't work. They don't work for me. It has to be a change in your life, a change in your lifestyle. So I got to figure out what makes my body function at its optimum and eliminate those things that don't. That's my plan. So I'm going to check out now. We're going to get ready to go here in just a minute. And I may show you guys some things in the haul when I get back of things that I got to start this diet. And I'll see you then. Okay, guys, I'm just going to show you this huge haul. Now, this is mine and Lindsay's stuff. Most of this is just produce. There's a little bit of skincare in there because they have some products that I can't get locally. There's a couple of rotisserie chickens and then some meat also. But I'll kind of show you in a minute. I'm going to process some of my produce today that needs to be taken care of. And then I'm going to kind of get a plan in my head for what needs to be eaten first. That's so important when you do a big haul like this, is to make sure that you eat the produce that is most delicate first
and then have a plan going forward. So somehow I never managed to get my refrigerator cleaned out before I go, which is dumb. I should do that before. So we're working on that now. I just got that finished. I got the produce things wiped out. I got the refrigerator cleaned out. I would clean it out more, but my family's still eating some of the leftovers. I will not be touching them. So, all right, we're going to move on, and then I'll show you some stuff with the produce in a little bit. Okay, so we're prepping some vegetables. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I bought some parsley fresh. I'm going to spin that, wash it. It'll be ready to use. I'll have it put into a container to store in the fridge. So I'm also going to prep my cucumbers, because guess what happens? When you want something quick and you see that in the fridge, you're like, I ain't got time to fool with that. So then you miss out on the opportunity to eat and use up your produce. So I suggest if you're using stuff like that for lunches and like a quick snack, you go ahead and prep it, wash it, cut it up. And I have some vegetable storage containers, and I'll just put those in there. So just a little tip, just some little things that make it easier, especially if you're trying to grab healthy stuff on the go. Okay, so I have one more tip for you guys, and I'm finishing up my prep work, is I bought a couple of rotisserie chickens. The ones that I get at Sprouts are humanely raised, no antibiotics, all the good stuff. And then I am taking it off the bone. I have these little bowls that I'm putting them in with lids, and I'll use that for salads, just to make, just to have with a meal, whatever. So it's really handy. It's quick. All you have to do, I just debone mine as soon as I get the opportunity. So just a cool tip, pick up a couple of rotisserie chickens every time you go to the store and use that meat to go a long way, especially if you're needing quick prep. Look at this yumminess. This salad is 100% whole food ingredients. I just whipped up a little vinaigrette. I am so excited to eat it. Why do we get away from these healthy things when we look forward to them and they taste so good? It's work. It's a lot of work to cut up everything and have like your own little salad bar, but it's really worth it. So this is day 2. I'm feeling better. I had a pretty rough day yesterday. I think I'm detoxing a little bit, and I think it's got to do with what I had on New Year's Day. So just wanted to bring you guys into the journey, see the salad, and know that things are going well. Just to check in with you, this is January the 5th. Talk to you a little bit about the symptoms I've been having while I do my skincare. I have been feeling a little better, actually. My first few days were super rough because I was sick from eating the gluten I had on New Year's Day. I didn't really think about it, and I still had a little burning even up until yesterday. Now all of that's subsided. I've actually been a little more clear. I don't know if I can make that understood, but like that feeling that you have in your brain that you just can't concentrate. I feel like I've improved some with that. I was having a little bit of brain fog while I was off, but energy has been a little low. I can already tell, this is going to be TMI, that my constipation is a little better. So there's something I'm eating that's not agreeing with me there. So I'm hoping to figure that out on this elimination. I'm not sure if it's strictly gluten or if there's something else, because I was having a lot of problems even while I was pretty much being gluten-free. All I can say is if you do the elimination, you just got to power through those first few days, because they are not easy. And I probably still have a day or two that'll be hard. The energy's low because my body's adjusting to not having all the carbs that I was having, last week. Too many. You just have to give your body time to adjust. I feel like my body's been on a roller coaster this last couple of weeks. This is not a diet. I am doing the elimination diet, but I want to find out what fuels my body best. It's not about a diet. It's not about being keto or eating paleo, or it's none of that, because I don't think any of that really truly is beneficial, except for short-term use to figure out what problems you have. I think that where I get off track is feeling like I have to make that a lifestyle that I can't stick to. So I want to try to intuitively feed my body with real whole foods, and that's going to leave little room for junk. Got a lot of travel this week, a busy week ahead, so I'm fixing to test the limits of my diet and my stress. So here we go. I'll see you guys later. Okay, so it's 9:45. My little nighttime reminder just went off, and I want to show you guys my nighttime skincare. So first of all, I'm going to wash my face with my cleanser Simple Truth cleanser. So I'll do that first. Then I will move over to the toner. I've been using my toner twice a day. I wasn't doing that at first. But I did some research, or I listened to a podcast about skincare actually. And she had a dermatologist that talked about the proper sequence of things, and the toner helps to tighten the pores. So they were talking about letting it be your second step, and then using your serums and things after that. So I've changed up my routine since that podcast, and it seems to be doing good. Then at night, for nighttime, I'm using this 100% pure vitamin and antioxidant treatment on my under eye. And like I said this morning, I really can tell the difference, and it helps. And then, so I do that first, and then I do my vitamin C serum. So I'm doing that every night. I try to put it all over my face. I do not put it on my forehead because of my combination skin. I'm just trying to avoid that because of oils. So I try to really massage this in, bring it down my neck. And then I do my roller again. So now I'm doing my roller twice a day instead of once, because it really feels good, and I think it helps to push the products that you're using into your skin. Hopefully next week I'm going to try to do some what I'm eating kind of things. So what I'm eating for the week will probably be what's on tap next week, just to kind of give you an idea of what types of things I'm doing with this elimination diet. I did try delicata. I think that's how you say it, squash tonight. Not a fan. I'm just going to say this. We don't have to like every vegetable we try. And I love all kinds of squash, but I did not care for that. I thought it had a little bitterness to it or something. But I think it's important that we try new things. So I was really excited to try this, but didn't care for it at all. So, and that's okay. We don't have to have it again. Nobody in my family liked it, so that worked out, I guess. I guess I'm going to end things here, and I will talk to you guys later.